Hello and welcome to the Angie Strader Show, and I am your host, Angie Strader, and thank you for joining us tonight. We are going to have a great show, and I know that you're going to love this. So again, welcome. This is our second show, and it's going to be fabulous. Some people have asked me again, okay, I'm not sure exactly what is the Angie Strader Show about. The Angie Strader Show is about profiling people who are making a difference. So it's making a difference on a small scale. It could be even just, if you're making a difference in one person's life, that's important. But also profiling people that are making a grand, huge difference on a large scale, like the global community. So that's what the Angie Strader Show is about. And I welcome you. Every week you're going to find new things that we're doing because we're kind of growing into it and finding things that we can do. This week we're going to have a little bit of something different, and I hope you'll play along. This week we have a question of the week, and every week we will have a question of the week for you. Now, what do you do with this question of the week? Well, what I want you to do is I want you to go to my website, angiestrader.com, and go to the Ask Angie tab, and I want you to answer this question for me. What is it that you do to help lift your spirits when you're kind of in a funk? Now, some ideas might be you call a special friend, you read a book, you take a bubble bath, you have a glass of wine, or a margarita. That would probably be one of my things. Margarita with my family would be my favorite, but I'm just saying, I wanted to give you my ideas. So go to angiestrader.com, Ask Angie tab, and tell me what you do when you're in a funk and you need to lift your spirits. Okay, I'd love to hear from you. Now, what we're going to do is next week on the show, we'll read some of your thoughts, some of the things that you share, and we're going to post some of those on another website, on my website called The World Needs More Happy. So check out theworldneedsmorehappy.com to see if your answer for the question of the week made it on to The World Needs More Happy. Okay, so we're going to get started today, and I know that you're going to have a great time. Now, one thing that's always been important to me is understanding my dreams. And so today we have a fabulous dream interpreter, Wade Gilchrist, and he is going to share with us what he's doing. He is an author. He has an awesome website, and I'm going to let him explain that to you. So we all have the opportunity to chat, so please jump on the chat, and if you have a dream that you would like to share and have Wade go over as a dream interpreter to interpret your dream for you, please put it on the chat, or if you'd like to Skype in, you can Skype in as well. So if you know how to use Skype, you can either do voice or the video, and it's very easy. Just go Angie.Strader, and that's my Skype. And we will keep you up in the queue, and we will bring you on. Okay, so are we ready to get started? Here we go. Let's go ahead and meet Wade.
Hi.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and
All right, well, welcome, Wade. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
I love your book.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Love your book. Now, everybody, how I get these fabulous guests is we put information out there that we're looking for people who are making a difference. So when I saw your information come across, like I said, I'm passionate about understanding my dreams. And I understand not everybody is. So that's why I thought, okay, we need to get some more information out there. Fabulous resource in your website too. So tell me a little bit about you, kind of introduce yourself and how you came into this, and then I'm going to go ahead and do rapid fire questions. No,
Okay.
We're going to have a good time. So how did you get into this?
Well, I think we all have some innate interest in dreams because we all dream. And even if you don't dream, you do dream. If you don't think you do, you do. But we'll get into that. But we all have this interest. And we wake up and say, what was that about? And I just really was curious to do some research on my own, probably about 15 to 20 years ago in that time frame. I started reading books, dream dictionaries or other books on dreams, and I really couldn't quite get the answer and get the hang of interpreting dreams. So I started, writing my dreams down and trying to figure them out for myself. And I got pretty good by just practicing and practicing and practicing and doing my friends' dreams, my family's dreams. And then I put a advertisement in the back of TV Guide, classified ad, one classified ad that I ran just one time, and my phone rang off the hook for like 3 months. And so I got a lot of dreams, and I interpreted, people's dreams for them over the phone. And it really started rolling, and then I started doing classes and how to interpret your dreams. And then it came around to probably a year or so ago, I launched a website called AskTheDreamExpert.com, where I let people go on the internet and send me their dreams. And basically on the website there's a place where you can say, I have a dream, and you fill it in. And then I get the dream in my email, I look at it, and I write a response to it, and it gets posted up there, and you get a little email back that says, look, your dream's been interpreted. And that's a free service I have, and people are making a lot of use of it. And so when I got like a couple hundred dreams or so, I put them into a book. So you can go read them all in a nice, easy way to look through the dreams and see what they mean. And a lot of times you look in here, you can see your own dream in there, and so it helps you figure out what your dream is.
So this is a free service.
Yeah, it's free. Yes.
A lot of people would just say, you know, I'm gonna capitalize on this. I have this
Yeah.
skill and I can do this. What made you decide to do this as a free service?
I feel that people are not really paying attention to their dreams because it's just a little, they think it's hard or they think it's a lot of work. And I wanted it to be, wanted people to know that dreams are important for us all to try to understand, because they're about ourselves. And the best thing we can do for ourselves is try to understand ourselves better. So when we're going through life and we're not getting what we want, or we're getting stuck in the same old thing, or we feel like we're trapped in a situation we can't get out of, we're dreaming about that. And those dreams are helping us get in touch with our feelings. You know, and our feelings are what are making us make certain decisions in our life. When we're going through life, we're reacting to situations based upon our emotions. And our dreams are telling us about those emotions. And those emotions are determining our destiny, whether things are going to go work for us or not. So to me, it's important, and I feel like it's a quest of mine to help people pay more attention to their dreams and try to get them interpreted and understand them, so that when they go through life, they can get unstuck and have a better life.
So I think there's a lot of us out there, like you said, who one say, well, I just don't dream. I never dream. And
Mhm.
there's other ones who we dream constantly, and I say we, because I'm a dreamer, and I think you can take that
Mhm.
multiple ways. But and some people just go, okay, well that was interesting, or that was
Mhm.
entertaining.
Mhm.
But you're saying that every dream we have, there's some meaning to that. There's some value that we can draw from that for our waking life.
Um, I think there's a range. You know,
Okay.
some are obviously just something that just recently happened in our life. We're just kind of going over it again. But some have like a lot of complex symbology, and they're a picture, basically, of what our emotions are, our subconscious state, and what our emotions are regarding what's going on in our life. And these dreams are important to interpret because this is the part of yourself that you're not really aware of most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go through life having a feeling or having an impression, but you're not really sure where that's coming from. You just trust it. It's just my gut feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But in your dreams, you can figure out where that's coming from. You know, it teaches you why you are the way you are. All of your past history, your past mistakes, your past issues, everything that you felt before is all recorded in your subconscious mind. And when you go into your dream state, you're going into that place where all those things are recorded, where all those feelings are generated. And it gives you a great picture of who you are underneath that you normally can't see.
That could be for better or for worse.
That's true.
I mean, that might make some of us feel vulnerable. Maybe we
Mhm.
don't want to dig that deep.
Well, if you don't want to dig that deep, then what you're doing is you're denying yourself the ability to heal yourself. Because if you have something
Mm.
stuck in there in your subconscious that is what you would consider negative or you don't want to face, it doesn't matter if you don't want to face it, it's still with you and it's still creating your life, maybe in the way you don't want it to be. And so you need to address it, and if you're dreaming about it, it means it's time to address it. Okay, if it's not coming up through your dreams, then probably, okay, you're off the hook. But if it's coming out in your dreams, it means it's time for you to look at it.
So if you're not dreaming about it, then you're like, okay, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. I'm feeling
Right.
good about this. I'm on the right path.
Right.
Okay, that's good. So